Yo, dudes, the Empire's pretty chill. Maybe you could, like, join it or something.
Hey everyone, Lucamus Prime here. So it is time for another action figure unboxing and review today, and in today's video, guys, I'm going to be unboxing a figure in the DC Multiverse toy line by McFarlane Toy, which is one of my favourite companies of all time. And this is a figure from the DC Rebirth comic book franchise, guys. And this is for a character who of course works as a bounty hunter in the DC franchise, and he likes to refer to himself as the main man. And as the clues I just gave then, and the species is also Zarnian, I think is how you pronounce it, yeah, sorry if I mispronounced it, but yeah, this figure, of course, is none other than Lobo. So here he is, guys, and made by McFarlane Toys, based on DC Rebirth, and yeah, looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Yeah, comes with some sort of his, like, hook accessory, which looks pretty cool. On the back, I think there's, like, a card there, and down there's also a stand as well, behind his legs, which is pretty nice, and on the back here, pretty nice card there, look at that. I think this is what the card will look like on the inside. It looks pretty nice, but yeah, really nice. And there's other figures you can get down there as well. I've got a figure of Wonder Woman already. Yeah. So, on the spine it says DC Multiverse, of course, and DC Rebirth, and of course Lobo, yeah. On top here, there's McFarlane Toys, 22 moving parts, yeah. And other spine, just a DC Multiverse and Lobo there, really. So, it looks like a pretty good figure, which I'm looking forward to unboxing. So, when it comes to Lobo, guys, in my life of being a fan of DC, I've encountered Lobo quite a lot of times, really. So, I think the first time I encountered him was, of course, in, like, animation form, for example, of course. And then, of course, in games as well, because he popped up, of course, as a DLC character in Injustice Gods Among Us. And he was definitely a really fun addition to that game. And his super move in that game was also absolutely hilarious as well. I'm not going to go into details of what it is, but it is absolutely hilarious, a super move, though. I will say that. Then, of course, he also played in Lego games as well, which I've also played. Like, I think he appeared in Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham, for example. I think that's where he first appeared. Then he also popped up, of course, in Lego DC Supervillains as well. And he was actually pretty funny in that game as well. Yeah, really funny. And my favourite Lobo of all time, though, guys, is most definitely David Sobolov. I think he totally embodies how Lobo should be portrayed, in my opinion. And I definitely love his voice for Lobo. He's also really funny. He gets the comedy right as well for Lobo, in my opinion. Yeah, really well. So, without further ado, guys, let's get a figure open, shall we? So, got some scissors here to open cut the sellotape off on top to open the figure. So, there's 3 pieces on top here, guys, which I'm going to cut. So, okay, I'm going to do the back one first. That's one. Now on my right, I'm going to cut one there. Cut that. Now for the one on the left now. And that's it. All 3 of them cut. Now let's get the box open, shall we? So, when you open up the box, of course, there is the figure, and wow, check this out, he's got like something on his back there, pretty cool. It's like it says bite me fanboy. That's pretty cool. Pretty funny. Yeah, Lobo's such a funny character. Then inside the box, of course, is of course the background, which has of course the card and the stand, so I'm going to take those out as well. So, let me take it out now, gotta be careful. So, yeah, here it is, guys. Unfortunately, it's the same generic DC Multiverse background. I don't do anything new with these backgrounds at all, as I've unboxed so far. I was hoping they'd have like a unique background for Lobo from the Rebirth comics, but sadly not. So you can't recreate a scene from a comic, sadly, with a background. But yeah, never mind. Cool. Let me just take out the stand now, so... Oh. So first of all, of course, here is the stand, and unfortunately, like every DC Multiverse stand I've taken out so far, it's the same one. It's just a DC on it. We don't do anything new. Also, hoping I have Lobo's logo on, but sadly, logo or DC Rebirth on, but sadly not. However, though, on a more positive note, I want to just take it out now. Here is the card. It looks pretty nice, as I predicted. It's got the same picture on as the back of the box. Looks pretty nice, that. On the back is a database, which I'll read out. So, real name is Lobo, of course, and the last survivor of the planet Zarnia, Lobo is an intergalactic bounty hunter that plays by his own rules to get the job done. Though he's fought on the side of the good guys, his crude tactics often put him in direct opposition with the superheroes of the Justice League and the DC Universe. Lobo has super strength, speed, and heightened senses, which help him track his prey across the galaxy. He's also a brutal fighter with regenerative abilities that make him virtually indestructible. Nice. So that's Lobo right there, summed up. So now let's get the accessories out. So his chain hook appears to be secured by some sellotape, which I'll just, take that off first of all. So here it is, guys. Wow, check this out. Yeah, the chain is quite, stretchy, isn't it? I like this, yeah, pretty nice, that. I think this goes onto his hand so he can hold it. Looks pretty nice, that, yeah, wow. Nice hook, reminds me like a bit of Candyman. Now, he appears to be secured by one piece of rope, so I'm going to cut that plastic rope, so... There we go, cut that. Doesn't appear to be any leg or security or one in there, so I guess that makes it easier to set the figure out. Gotta be careful though. There we go. And now here he is, guys. Here's a figure. This figure looks really cool, this, yeah. One of my Valentine's biggest figures as I've unboxed so far. So in terms of portability, Lobo can move his arm forward and can also go 360 degrees as well, but quite secured though. I think because of his biker vest, blocking him a little bit. Left one is probably more secure than the right arm though. They can also go to the side too as well, a little bit, but not too much though. They're quite very well secured nonetheless. The left one also as well can go to the side, but more so than the right arm. Elbow can also fold too on the right arm pretty well. And as for the left one, yeah, can also fold pretty well too as well on that. Nice. And legs can also move forward a little bit too, but not too much. And also not too much to the back either. Still a good figure though. We can't go much to the back, but the legs. Knees can also fold too as well. Pretty nice arm on the legs. There, isn't it, for the knees? Yeah, pretty nice armour. And yeah, and pretty cool figure. Now let's see if we can get, of course, his weapon in his hand now. So I think goes in like this. I think, yeah. I suppose I can open it up to make it easier. I suppose. Oh, there we go. Oh, is it doing it? I think it goes like this, maybe, yeah. Wow, look at this, yeah, definitely ready for action, of course, yeah. Okay, so according to the card, the chain goes, like, beyond his hands, so I've got to, like, make sure it goes out like this, yeah. Oh, there we go. Nice. This is pretty cool, yeah, look at this. Oh, wow. Maybe go like this as well, maybe. Nice, look at this, yeah, Lobo in action with his chain. Pretty cool. Unfortunately, this was the only accessory it came with. I was hoping it'd come with maybe his guns, maybe anything like that he has, but sadly not. But not really complaining much because it came with his chain, which I'm happy about, of course. But it's a pretty cool figure of Lobo, though. It would have been cool if he sort of figure of Lobo with his bike, though. That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Yeah, I'd love that. But nonetheless, it's a nice figure of him, and yeah, we don't call him the main man for nothing. Because he is a main man, of course. Yeah, Lobo's awesome. So yeah. Definitely one of Valentine's best figures that they've done, because we got Lobo's size and appearance right, and yeah, I was hoping to have a shotgun, but it's still a good figure, in my opinion. So guys, this is me doing my unboxing of Lobo from DC Rebirth, from DC Multiverse Thailand by McFarlane Toys. So you know the drill, guys. Be sure to give this video a like. Also, be sure to let me know in the comments what you guys think of this figure of Lobo. If you have the figure, let me know in the comments what you think of it. If you think I'll get this figure of Lobo, I'd recommend it if you like Lobo as a character, or DC, or McFarlane Toys figures in general. It's a must-have figure in my opinion. Also, be sure to join Team Prime by pressing subscribe in the future. If you would like to be a member, you can press on using a piece of laptop or you can load a description, and I'll see you all later.